Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Doctor Who reaction. This is The Legend of the Sea Devils. As I remember it, the Sea Devils were cousins to the Silurians, co-evolving from dinosaurs around the same time, only in the water. And they're a lot more fishy than the Silurians. Silurians are a more lizardy race. Now, they appeared in a John Pertwee episode. I don't even know which episode, because the John Pertwee era is not my best era for remembering. Because I didn't get into Doctor Who until midway through the Tom Baker era. I was too young before that. It meant that I didn't discover the William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton or John Pertwee eras until they started getting released on BBC Video and later DVD back in the should we say the mid-80s, mid to late 80s. And by then I'd become a lot more jaded when it came to effects and everything. So yeah, I probably wasn't that impressed with the Sea Devils. So this is going to be quite an experience for me, I think. I'm not going to say too much about the Chris Chibnall era just yet. I'll save that until at least he's actually finished his era and we've seen all the episodes. And this is the penultimate episode, I believe, before Russell T Davies takes back over. I'm looking forward to that. Has the Chris Chibnall era been a good era? The Chris Chibnall era does not contain my least favourite season. It does not contain my least favourite episode of Doctor Who. Therefore, I've got to say that it might be a mediocre. It might have been a mediocre era, a mediocre couple of seasons for Chibnall and Jodie in particular. But I'm not going to say it was the worst that Doctor Who's ever been. We've had this before with Doctor Who, with lulls and dips in popularity as different screenwriters and different producers try different things. Has it worked? No, I think a lot of older fans and even some of the younger fans have just been left totally confused as to what the hell Chris Chibnall's been trying to, the story Chris Chibnall's been trying to tell all this time. So yeah, I think he's made this era overly complicated, and I think he's been trying out things that haven't actually worked. But again, you don't know that they're not going to work until you try them. So I'll give Chibnall credit for trying these things. You know what? I'll talk more about this about the era later. Let's just watch this episode for now, shall we? Yes, let's. 1807.
She's heading for the statue. No, Pa, don't! This is our duty. If she's come for the statue, she doesn't understand what she'll unleash.
Oh yeah, that's a sea devil. They weren't that big though. They were human-sized. Why's he got a cutlass in his hand? They're saying that is actually a sea devil. It's not a statue.
Stop! I said stop!
Too late.
Take your sword off my neck.
Centuries off what I wanted. What are you wearing?
What she gave me. Too much.
Way too much.
She said that looked alright.
Yes. Did you dress down up like this?
She said nautical would suit me.
I can't leave you alone for a second.
Bring the hook.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
Your skin was a bit off.
It might be where the TARDIS was pulled, of course. The question is, why?
That'd be why. Follow the screams. Always full of the screams.
Sea devil.
Land parasite.
Right, let's not get into the name calling. How do
You
prefer to
started
be
it.
addressed?
Where is it?
Mr. Where is it? Lord, where is it?
Oh, it's a ship.
That's impossible. Since when do sea devils have a ship?
Yeah.
Since me. Is the Huashen ready to hunt? Let it seek. Let it feast.
Oh, okay. What have they just released? It makes sense. It makes sense that they would control some sort of huge sea monster. What the hell? Yeah, that's a monster, all right. 1533.
What has happened to you?
This isn't a mutiny. He's throwing them off.
Jump to your feet! No! I said leave!
He's forcing them off to die in the water.
What is that?
My lord, my ship is yours.
Ji-hun's in league with the sea devils. Why would he do that?
Do you have what we agreed?
I do.
How does it feel to betray your own?
What's that?
It's not really there anymore.
The ocean floor isn't there.
And how is the water not moving?
Not sure.
Oh dear.
We have to get to this place. Nothing is more important than getting our hands on that treasure.
Why is it so important to you?
Yeah, why? Ugh.
Is that yours? What? She's got both.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm on this ship alone. My crew were taken. There's a ransom to pay, or they all die.
Okay, so now we know, then let's step it up. Come on.
Martin doesn't exist. It's a myth.
It doesn't exist.
Then what's that?
What's that?
A sea dragon.
Man the cannons.
Nothing. Oh.
We were searching for a lost ship. Belonged to a fella named Ji-hun. Ever heard of him?
What do you know of Ji-hun?
We know you and he were in league. We know you're the cause of his ship sinking. So what have you done with the treasure?
I was keeping all that in reserve.
Sorry.
Ah, I forgive you. What is that geomagnograph for?
Do not make the mistake of thinking I wish to keep you alive. Now tell me where the keystone is.
We don't know what you're talking. What do you reckon, Yaz? Should we tell him or should we not? Tell you what. Show us the ship first, and we'll talk to you about the keystone.
What the hell's the keystone? Well, I can think of Keystone Cops.
What about Ji-hun? What happened to him?
Do you want to see the fate of those who attempt to resist my will? Wake up, land crawler. More of your kind.
Ji-hun, you kept him here all this time.
This is the fate of those who oppose us.
He was helping you. He did everything you asked.
What pact did you make with these creatures?
Fact.
We saw you. That day we saw you kneel before that creature.
To save my men. allow them to escape.
You are working with that sea devil.
Oh,
You're tricking it.
The keystone. Is it safe?
Everybody's talking about that, aren't they? What is it?
A tiny part of the treasure of the Flor de la Mar.
it's that what that
My ship
woman
is
had,
carrying the
that
most
little stone that
formidable gem
Madame Ching had.
with infinite powers. I gave it to my most trusted crew member and got him off my ship. Is it safe? The creatures cannot be allowed to have it back.
Move away from him, Doctor.
I've got the keystone. And if I'm going to let you have it, you're going to agree to my conditions, which are including, and not limited to, releasing Ji-hun, letting Yaz and I go, and also...
I know you don't have the keystone.
Oh, okay then. Well, plan B.
You seem very certain of that all of a sudden.
The Hua Shen has located it on the surface.
Yes? Is that your ship?
No? But this is our friend. His entrance.
They got him out.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Ji-hun, rumours of his death have been greatly exaggerated. What?
You call this a ship? Where's the crew?
Well, that'll be us.
We don't stand a chance.
No, just Dan. Dan's my mate. And their pet sea monster seems to reckon it's on this ship. What does it look like?
Tiny orange jewel. Can glow unexpectedly.
Any ideas?
Oh, he's
After you imprisoned Ji-hun, you followed Lei Bao.
I was tricked.
You were defeated. The legend of the keystone told it could be used to entomb aggressors.
Frozen in time. A statue
Right.
of land, a stone prison.
You can't get away from me, Doctor.
Say hello to my crew. Go.
How'd you like me pirate moves?
Better than the outfit.
you chose the outfit, Yaz.
I'm lowering the ship. Hold him there. You didn't have to kill him.
It took my ship, my crew, and my life.
Yeah, don't hold other people to your own standards, Doctor.
What do I even tell my crew?
That you vanquished mythical creatures to bring them home.
No one will ever believe me.
That's what makes a good legend.
Yeah. So it really is the legend of the Sea Devils.
I know we're not at where we were at, but
Eh? How the hell's he getting a phone call from 200 years in the future?
You're weird. I was just thinking about you. And your big duff face.
She zapped his phone as well.
Seeing you.
He's not going to stay very long, is he? He's going to go back to die.
I wish this would go on forever.
It can't. Okay then, well, not too bad an episode. It was alright. It was a good standalone episode. Again, the Sea Devils seemed to be a little bit ineffective. They brought in that big monster thing and then really didn't do anything with it at all, which I thought was a little bit of a shame. Why introduce a gigantic sea creature and not at least have some sort of fight with it? What did we get? Like 3 cannonballs, and they did nothing because the creature had already gone underwater by that point. So that was a little bit pointless. And also the whole Yaz Doctor relationship thing. I don't like it. It sort of makes sense, but at the same time, like in universe, it makes sense. But at the same time, it feels like it was written in for fan service because, like the shippers, as they call them, they were all over, right from the beginning, they were all over Yaz and the Doctor having some sort of relationship. And then it started to get referenced within the actual episodes. And then they've just said that they're not going to do anything with it, so why bring it up in the first place? It felt like fan service. On the whole, I thought it was a good episode, apart from those elements. John Bishop is brilliant. Yaz is really starting to grow a little bit more now she's not in the shadow of Graham and Ryan. No, now she's got a bit of space to herself. She's starting to grow as a character, and I really hope that Russell T Davies carries Yaz on. I think that would be really, really good, even if it's only for one season. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I want Yaz to stay. I'm not totally averse to Jodie Whittaker staying either, but I think that's highly unlikely. I think we're going to say goodbye to John Bishop. I think we're going to say goodbye to Dan in the next episode, which I think is going to be Christmas or New Year. I don't know. It might be an autumn one. But I think we're going to be saying goodbye to Dan, because they've just picked up on the relationship with Di, and that's the whole reason why he joined the TARDIS crew in the first place, was because Di rejected him. So, there you go. Okay then, thank you very much for watching and for waiting for me to actually get this done. So, thank you very much for being patient. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Till then, bye-bye.